Hello, this is CrazyBlocks here, and welcome to the first edition of Crazy vs. the Front Page. Here I'll be playing through all the games that are listed on the front page and whether they're worth your time or not. As always, the front page is always changing with new trends coming in and out along with other places showing up. So, for reference, I'll be giving a date as to when I'm recording this. This is the 15th of April 2015, and these are the most popular games. Coming up first on the list is Rose Citizens. Rose Citizens is an RPG game where you get to take control of your character and live in a social life, along with various other elements. It has many developer products in store. This helps enhance the gameplay, and it also has VIP servers if you wish to play exclusively. As I was joining the game, I noticed that it had a really long loading time due to the magnitude of how big the game was. Now this might not be an issue for people with fast connections on internet, but for myself with 5 megabit download, this could be seen as a problem. Because of how much it loads, I don't recommend this for mobile players. However, after the game finished loading, I was greeted with a menu on what gender to pick, obviously for the role-playing character in here. And afterwards I was given a tour of the whole place and what I was able to do in the game. It displayed the apartments, all the housing, all the jobs, locations of nightclubs and shops where I would need to go to sustain my character and its moods, of which it gives me a tutorial later on. However, I do find that the tour maybe took a little bit too long on each section. It's just a little thing, you can always skip it, there's a button there. After we've been given the tour, it will give us a tutorial on how to navigate the interface and the mood, the job, life and buying, as well as the rest of the interface, as well as the moods. This is crucial as it all contributes to the gameplay. After finishing the tutorial, the game loads me in and gives me a daily bonus just for playing the game. This is an incentive to let players constantly rejoin and enjoy the game. I noticed though as I respawned, my character didn't have any clothing, so I tried to find out where to go to customize the character. So here I am in the interface, and it allows for many various areas of customization. However, I wasn't sure if the game was bugged out on this area as it didn't allow me to change the clothing at all. So that may be an area to look into. It's probably just a rare bug that only I have encountered, but the game has recently been out of beta, so some bugs may still be around. After finishing customizing my character, I took a look around and found that there are developer products listed in the shop next to where your money is shown. This is the developer's way of implementing developer products into the game, and it is actually seen as a way of forceful monetization after, as the tour recommends you choose an apartment to buy first to live in, and you go to the apartment to buy one. It actually costs $500. However, you're only spawned with $300 after collecting the daily bonus. After finding a job and applying for one, you're given a menu to go to work at designated times. It teleports you to the location that you work for, and on the right, as shown, it gives you current tasks which you can do to get rewarded for extra money. The task gives you an objective marker as shown, and you must complete the task and deliver in order to get this reward. However, I was having trouble completing the objective as I wasn't sure where to get the food from after searching, but I found a cafeteria, but I could not find a way to dispense food to put into my inventory to give to the patient, so I was not able to complete the task. Though I may have had a few hiccups in this game, I still highly recommend it, and so do many other people, as it's on the front page right now, listed number 1. Featured next at second place on the front page is Roblox Battle Tycoon. As the name implies, Roblox Battle Tycoon is a tycoon game where you take control of one area and upgrade it after collecting money from the tycoon itself. You can use this money to benefit yourself in the battlefield, as well as fortifying your own. This game does feature game passes as well as developer products to enhance the player experience, though one or two may have some unfair advantages for one player over another, and this could be seen as frustrating later on during gameplay. As you can see, the game has a very professional approach to the whole concept of tycoon games, from the user interface, to the scripting, to the building. However, you may notice that some areas of the game are actually still in development, such as the settings user interface here. However, the rest of the game looks fairly well developed for what it is. After joining the tycoon, typical behaviour is followed in the tycoon genre, such as taking control of your own fort and setting up the first of the many droppers there are, which help enable you to get money, which you can collect near the spawn. As the game is high quality, it's actually made me enjoy the game a lot more for what the genre is. Even though tycoon is typically where you stand by and wait for the money to collect, you can also battle in the middle battlefield, which is surrounded by other various people's tycoons. You can do this to get KOs and maybe money? I haven't looked into that. But it's a great way to pass the time whilst waiting for your tycoon to get money to upgrade. In the tycoon, you can actually buy weapons later on to help bring longevity to the game. It can also help make battles more interesting on the battlefield. All in all, I really enjoy the aspect of this game, as it's a typical tycoon game with a really high quality polish applied to it. I highly recommend this game to people who enjoy tycoons or just wish to kill some time. Listed next on the front page is Build a Boat and Raft to VIP. Now, judging by the thumbnails of the game and the like to the dislike ratio, you can already imagine the type of game that's going to be revealed behind that play button. Now, as you can tell when you join the game quickly, that it's not got much going for it really. It's only got some advertisements on the GUI saying to join a group, and some VIP buttons that you can click to buy. Compared to all the other games that we've listed, these are probably the cheapest VIPs here, but it's probably to go with the quality of the game. As you can see, we've spawned into a room exclusive just for us to build a boat, with not really much space to build in order to reach the next of many checkpoints. This is an original idea. It's been around on Roblox since 2008, I imagine, but it has been proved to be fairly popular among the community, as it is on the front page after all. After exiting the build, we can find that we're being led down a river with various fiery objects which actually disintegrate parts of the boat, which is crucial for building a really strong boat with plenty of parts in order to make it to the checkpoint. After completing the first river, after joining the second checkpoint, I discovered that there was a lot of debris before actually reaching the second checkpoint. Now, this can be really frustrating as a player, for they may just want to get to the checkpoint and may fall into the water and have themselves die without reaching the spawn. In fact, the spawn is covered by other debris, and because of that, I don't actually recommend this game for its poor build quality. There's plenty of other games like this which do have better build quality and have scripting which clears up debris like this to allow for an easier experience of the player. Coming up in 4th place on the front page is Work at a Pizza Place. Now, this game is actually one of the most popular on all of Roblox, with more than 41 million total place visits. Now, I'm telling you, that's a lot, and the like to dislike ratio is really good. I've even upvoted it. It's a great game. I'll have to show you more. The game does also feature game passes and developer products to further enhance your experience, but it does not disadvantage any other players, as it's not competitive. Now, after joining, the game greets you with a menu for which you can choose your role to play in the pizza company. You can do cashier, pizza boxer, and various other ones that are listed on the leaderboard. I personally chose supplier as there wasn't anyone there, and it's a totally different building from the rest. And I just get money for joining, which is great. This money can be put towards customizing the houses, which was shown from the game passes earlier as well. As I was trying to play my role of a supplier, I wanted to ask all the people what was needed. I didn't have much of a grasp of the game, but I had a lack of communication with them, so I just put 2 of everything onto the delivery truck and took it to the delivery or the pizza place. Plenty of other people joined in and helped me out, and I got rewarded for doing my part of the pizza place. As I was driving to the pizza place, I noticed that there were many cars just left lying around, which got in the way of my job as a supplier to bring all the contents towards the pizza place, so I had to make a diversion in order to get there, which shouldn't be necessary. I highly recommend work at a pizza place for those who wish to work in unison with many other people and love to customize their houses and just be really social about the whole game. The last game we'll be checking out today will be Twisted Murderer. A game developed by Tapemaster. It's one of the games that has cashed in on the recent murder trend that started from January 2014 thanks to Clone Trooper 1019 and Nicholas with their versions of Murder. It's based off a Gmod game mode named Murder, but it's proved to be very popular in Roblox, and I'm going to show you why. The goal of the murder games are very simple. There are 3 roles to play as. There's a murderer who has a knife. He has to kill everyone in order to succeed. There's the sheriff who has a gun, whose goal is to remain inconspicuous as an innocent until the murderer reveals himself, for which he has to use the gun to shoot the murderer, and the innocent, all they can do is run. All they can do is run, and I assume it's a suspense which really gets the players staying in game. This game also features a lot of customization based off its shop, and Tapemaster has a Twitter account of which he posts codes for which players can get free items by using the code. All of this ties in together for a really neat gaming experience that not many games offer. This is why the murder trend has been really popular, and I highly recommend this game too, I really do. It may work well on mobile platforms as well. You may have to give it a shot on Android or iOS. Anyways, that is it for today's episode of Crazy vs. the Front Page. Now, if you enjoyed this, leave a comment telling me what games I could check out on the front page in the near future. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.